Welcome back, everybody, to Art with Ryan, and today we're doing something really fun. We're looking at some of the portraits I've done I did last year in 2017. But before we begin, go ahead and hit the notification bell above and the subscription box below. And now let's begin. So what this is when I had a corporate job, my desk space like this, right here, was kind of boring. So I started making these small portraits of people that inspire me, great works of art, artists that inspire me, and family members. So this is what my desk looked like as it progressed. You'll see a lot of different people. Some people you may recognize, some people you may not recognize. And then what I did was I started posting some of them online for sale. And I post them here on my Etsy shop. And you're thinking, okay, so here's Andrew Kawasaki. So we're going to look at a few of them in different perspectives. So here's the Mona Lisa and how it looked at my desk. And then this is compared to a pair of 3-inch scissors. So from the circle to the tip is 3 inches. And you can see how big they are. So this is Frida Kahlo. And then it's crazy how further away she gets, the more detailed she becomes. And it's really interesting. So I sold these online for about $225 a person. And this is my friend Aaron. So that was him really close up. Here we have him close up again, and now it's getting further and further away. These were $225, and these are really fun to do. I really enjoyed doing these. Here's the Etsy shop again. So now what we're looking at is some of the images that I submitted to a show. And I'm going to show you kind of details. We're going to zoom in on some of them so you can see what they look like. And then some of them have this, which is the side-by-side of the detail next to the far away. So this is Vermeer's Girl with the Pearl Earring. And that way you can see kind of like what's happening in the needlepoint in and of itself. Kind of you can get those ombres and you can see those kind of definitions that these images have. So here's the left side of her face up close next to the completed image. This is my friend Todd. And then here is going in on Todd. These were a lot of work, and I could crank. If I came home from work and I digitized the image and I worked on it from the time I got home till the time I went to bed and then worked on it a little bit on the train to and from work, I could get one done a day. This is Beyonce. Look at her lips. I think this is at the VMAs. And then here is one of my favorite songbirds, Adele. So you can see that like I'm shooting for things all over the place. Looking at her lips and how they have a lot of definition but not much color. And my friend Rachel. I'm trying to go in on her eyes and how her eyes actually have no definition at all, but they do in the image. So I really like how a lot of these things you can, like, your mind draws these lines that aren't really there. Here's Jared Leto. He's one of my favorite actors. And we're going to zoom in on his, like, beautiful eyes, which are actually gray here. But you can still see that it's Jared Leto. Thank you, 30 Seconds to Mars. There's his lips. Here is one of my favorite artists, Andrew Kawasaki. And here's zooming in. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I try to leave one stitch or one area unfinished, and that's it right there on her face, and I think it's still undone like that. But she's so beautiful. She just had a baby, I think. And then here's President Obama. And then here is where you can find me on Etsy if you are looking to buy. And these are still available. I think they're $225 a piece is what I have them marked at. So if you're interested, just let me know. All right, again, thanks for joining me with Art with Ryan, and go ahead and hit the subscription box and the notification bell above and below so that you can find out what we're doing next. Thanks again.